Hey, what's up, Brett? Quick demo video for you for your CCSabers Slayer, right? By CCSabers, and I believe Elf Sabers as well was in on this run. Installed with the Proffie. You've got CCSabers in here for your lit PCB. Per your request, I did not cut the red wire, so we will have to take it out of the clips to get the handle off, but that's no big deal. Just to run down on the outside before we open it up, you've got a dual crystal chamber here. So your top crystal will run in line with your blade. There's a pixel right on the bottom of the PCB. Your bottom crystal is wired separately. You have a 9-pixel accent strip in this grill area right here, and that is also wired separately. And then lastly, I have a pixel accent on the bottom of the speaker to light up your sound venting holes. If you kind of look carefully, you can see those in between these claw sections here, right? So if I were to have that pixel pointed straight out, it wouldn't light those up, but I pointed it towards the speaker so we could get that shine through. Okay, and then it's a 2-button setup. Also, your front or your top switch is your activation. Your bottom switch here is your auxiliary, and this switch does have 2 blue LEDs, and these are wired to react to sound. Okay, so what you want to do is just come over here and carefully take this wire out. You can take it out from the top or the bottom. I'm just going to go ahead and take it out from the bottom. Just kind of want to be careful when you do that. We'll take out the wire like that, and then we can just unscrew the handle. All right. So when we take the handle off like that, this is your chassis. I know this is kind of in the way, but hopefully you can see what I'm talking about. This is your chassis here. You've got a removable battery set up, but all your wires are hidden. A 28mm Smuggler's Outpost Elite speaker back here, and then you can see that pixel accent I have that I actually pointed towards the speaker so that I could use the diaphragm to reflect the light, and that's how I like to do that. Okay, it works out pretty good. And then your Proffie board up here, easy access to your micro USB and your SD card. Although I did get all 5 of the fonts that you sent me on this, and there is a copy of the config file on the SD card. I think I said that already, but I couldn't remember. It's on there. All right. We'll throw a battery in real quick. We'll go ahead and throw the handle on. All your Blinkies, although they are doing something when the saber's off, I have them on a timer. So if you decide not to turn this on right away, everything will go off, so it's not killing your battery. All right. We'll put this handle back on. It just timed out just now. We'll put this handle back on, or the red wire back on, rather. I did glue all of these clips in with CA glue. But typically what I would do is I would cut the red wire right here, as you've seen me do because you requested me not to. I would do that so that I wouldn't stress out the clips, putting the wire in and out. So over time, if a clip does happen to pop off on you, I just use some CA glue, or you could use super glue if you want to as well, but it's holding fine now. We'll turn this light off. If we were to go to another sound font, we would start the all of the accent Blinkies again. You can see I got kind of a scrolling effect here in your grill. This is pulsing. Your pommel area is doing a little something different as well. And then we can come over here and hit power. You got your switch is all lit up. All your LEDs in here doing exactly what they should. It's a very loud saber. Everything reacts to the auxiliary button being pressed. Pommel does too. And we'll turn it back off and throw a blade in it. This does take a 1-inch diameter neopixel blade. I got the wrong Allen key. There we go. So yeah, 1-inch diameter neopixel blade. We'll throw that in here and lock it down real quick. My Allen key is getting a little worn out, so I have to use a certain side. No biggie. Lock it down. We'll go to another sound font, so this would be like the second or third.
The Emperor's Hand.
Emperor's Hand. Good flash on clash. To get blade lock up, you hold down Aux and hit the saber. See it right here. And it'll stay like that until you let go of it. To play your soundtracks, it's a long press on the power when the saber's off. And then another long press to turn it off. Just like that. This is the unstable. At any time, if you want to change color, you can hold down Aux and hit power. You hear that noise, and then you can just twist the saber and cycle through any color you want. If for some reason you wanted a blue, let's see if we can find a blue. Pretty good blue. Hit the power button, you'll hear that. So now, when you turn it on, you've got blue. But it does change everything else. So now you can see this is green down here. But you do have blue down in your pummel. Know that if you do that color wheel, it does change everything. And then you've got blue. We'll go back to a red. There we go. Now we're back to red. Go to another one.
Savage.
The Savage font. I believe this is the first one that we started on. Just like that. And we'll go ahead and we'll take the blade out. Everything's working in here exactly like it should. This is a very fun saber to install because there's just so many areas in here to light up. Go ahead and take that out. Loosen that just a hair more. This does come with a blade plug. It's in your box right now, so I don't forget it. So I'll make sure that you get it, of course, before I send the saber. But again, when we're done, I think I'll leave it from the bottom now. We'll come off from the top. All right, just pull it off from the top. The top might be a little bit easier to do. But again, whoops, we need to come down one more clip. Either way, it's about the same, right? But now we'll just, again, take the handle off. From the positive side of the speaker, or the battery over here by the speaker right here, you should be able to pop it out with your hand just like that. And that is pretty much your Slayer. Let me know if you got any questions. If not, I will get this out in the mail to you tomorrow. All right? Thanks.